Robert Clark Sr. earned all-city accolades in the mid-50s at Central Catholic in football and basketball. But it was a different sport, golf, that led to the African American Legacy Project, honoring him as a sports legend of Northwest Ohio. An accomplished teacher and coach, Clark tells Mark Coons that it all came together in 1965 following his graduation from Central State.
Three things happened to me that changed my life. One, I got a degree. Yay! Two, that was the year that the Voting Rights Act was passed, and black people were allowed to vote in every state. Yay! Finally. Okay, and so the third thing that happened was that the Lord introduced me to golf, and it changed my life. The first time I played, I knew that was my sport. I didn't have to dunk. I didn't have to get tackled. I didn't have to run under 10 flat, and I didn't have to hit a curveball. And plus, I was hitting the ball that wasn't moving. I said, I can do that. That's got to be pretty easy, you know. You're hitting the ball that's not moving, okay? So that was my approach to it. My in-law talked me into playing golf at Bayview, and never played before. I was 23 years old. And the first time I played, I teed the ball up and I hit it, and it went straight out, and then it curved to the right, and it kept curving to the right. It curved way to the right. But I said, wow, look at that. I said, it goes twice as far as the baseball. I said, boy, this is fun, you know, to see the balls travel like that. And so the guys that I was playing with, they told me I had to play this game called skins, right? So, and it was a nickel hole. So I never played before. I don't care. It's a nickel. But by the time I got done, I don't know, 20 or 30 nickels I didn't like that too much. so I told myself, I'm going to get good at this if I want to get my nickels back.
I wanted to ask, as an African American, particularly late 60s, early 70s, you didn't see a lot of representation of African Americans in the PGA, in golf. How difficult was that for you, kind of breaking through that glass ceiling? Well,
not knowing until later, when I say later, like late 60s, 68, 69, I'm a pretty determined fellow. I grew up in the Bramblewood Lock homes. I don't know if you know anything about that. But it was a government housing project in the ghetto down on Division Avenue. And you grew up tough. You had to learn to be tough or get run over. And I was never one to give up easily.
Tell me a little about the Portland Youth Golf Association.
My purpose was to try to make the game better than the way I found it. And so growing up and having a degree in teaching, it just fell right into what I was all about anyway. I was a sixth grade school teacher at Lincoln Elementary in 1965. I'm teaching sixth grade. So most of the jobs that I had after that had something to do with, you know, either teaching the customers or teaching employees. So everything kind of fit in. I knew I wasn't going to work for somebody. I had to work for myself. So I wanted to have a youth program where I could develop youngsters and teach them how to be good players. Winning doesn't get old, let me say that. No matter what. That's been a joy in my life, is being able to help young people reach their best self. And that's my life's Super Bowl, is to watch them be their best self.
What does it mean to you to be considered a legend of Northwest Ohio?
I don't know who they're talking about. It can't be me. Like I said, I grew up in the Bramblewood Lock homes, and I went from the ghetto to the green, and everything in between. The Lord has a real good sense of humor. I mean, people think he's mean. He's not a meanie, let me tell you. There's so many things that have happened that to me that I can't believe that It's me at times. But I do what I know how to do, and I don't worry about what other people say.